Good morning and welcome to Upstate Living, the premier lifestyle show for the Capital Region and beyond. I'm Billy Floyd and today is Friday, July 17th. Thank you so much for being here, and a huge thank you to our fifth and final guest here on Legacy Week, Nicole. Thank you so much for being here. Are you excited to be the guest co-host to wrap up this legendary week here?
I am really excited to be back in Albany and to be back at News 10 WTN to be your last guest of the week. I've been watching all week online and it looks like it's been so much fun, and so I cannot wait to be a part of it.
It's so funny because I know you're a hockey gal, you love your sports, and like any great athlete, you were watching your film, studying the game, seeing what the show looks like, and now you're here. Does it feel real yet? Like, we're on air now. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, you know, when I drove into the parking lot and stuff today, I was like, I do kind of feel like I'm home, and, you know, seeing some familiar faces and being back, the things that have happened in this studio and the transformation for this show is amazing, and it's exciting. It's fun to see.
Well, I'm glad you're here for the full transformation, here for a full show, and it's a jam-packed show, the last one of the week. It's going to be great. Let's take a look at what's coming up. We're doing a live tease to start things off. Let's wave to our good friend Aida Gilaiva. There she is at the bar. We're going beyond the bite with Grand Margaritas. That is the general and creative manager right there. Aida, what's up? Keep waving. Yes. She's going to share how a family tragedy led to a whole new beginning, and that new beginning took place right at the restaurant. Great story coming up.
Plus, we're celebrating Christmas in July with Operation Santa's Sled. Stay with us to learn more about their events this weekend. It's set to bring a little holiday cheer and a whole lot of support for local law enforcement.
Right on. Good stuff here in the community. Plus, we got some epic discounts to get your weekend started by saving a little money on some new gadgets. Now, let's get to this morning's Pulse. DJ, cue the music. Nicole, listen up, because this is funky. Oh, you like this?
I like it, yeah.
Oh, okay, nice. Okay, Nicole, I know you love your sports. We were talking a little bit. We're going to get way deep into that in a little bit. You and your husband very involved with hockey. So
we're in the hockey
I think
world.
you're going to love this story. It's all about a NFL legend, and he's backing up his superstar soccer wife. I want to know what your take is on this. Let's see what the deal is with J.J. Watt. You know, he is obviously the definition of first class, always keeping it real. Here he is with his family going to a Real Salt Lake City game between Real Salt Lake and EFL's Burnley FC. So him and his family, they're minority investors. Now, take a look at this. So he got a lot of love here on social media. They're welcoming J.J. Watt and his family. J.J., however, he didn't love it. So here's what J.J. had to say, because in this tweet here, it's saying, welcome J.J. and the family. But in his response here, he's saying, what about my legendary wife here? The woman in the photo, this is a quote from X, the woman in the photo literally grew up down the road, won 4 Utah State championships, one in the stadium they were at, Gatorade Player of the Year twice, National Player of the Year, scored the fastest goal in United States women's national team history. You know, could probably be worth a mention, but I don't know. So J.J. Watt stepping up for his wife. They're not giving her any love. They're only focusing on J.J. Where's the love for his wife, a legend?
I love this on so many fronts because he's supporting his wife, but he's also supporting women's sports, and that's something that I'm so passionate about. So to see somebody like J.J. Watt, you know, superstar, putting it out there and saying, like, hey, let's take a moment to recognize the woman in this photo, not only as his wife and the mother of his children, but to be, you know, such an accomplished athlete herself. I love it. I love it. It's
not just an athlete, right? Like, she's won all these awards, won all these titles in that arena. You gotta love Watt, because he's the first guy to step up in any way, and he's all about class, all about the women's sports, and thank goodness we got guys like JJ to really make a difference when a little noise needs to be made.
Leading by example, right?
Exactly.
All right, speaking of making appearances, an unexpected friend joined a reporter for Nextstar's KTLA during a live weather report. That special guest was a cockroach.
Oh my goodness, whoa.
Take a look at this.
Hey
Rachel Metenoff is out in the field. She's doing a live shot, and the cockroach just kind of comes out of nowhere and makes himself right at home. She's a pro, not even moving a muscle while it's on her. She said after the live shot was over that she definitely felt something on her when she was reporting, but the critter didn't even come close to throwing her off her game. You know, I've been out in the field and had crazy things happen. I would not be that cool, calm, and collected. I would have been like, ah! Get it off me.
As smooth as possible. Like,
so good.
The fact that she knew something was on her too, but was so locked in to know, I'm live, I got to get the job done. We'll worry about the problem when it's over.
Yep.
And she just delivered. The whole crew at KTLA was hyping her up. They were really gassing her up. They re-showed that on the broadcast because you got to give her a flower. She handled that so professionally.
I think she probably didn't know it was a cockroach, but regardless, any bug on me, and I would have been out of there.
Well, Nicole, I got good news for you. We have a great janitorial staff here at Channel 10.
Yes.
No cockroaches are in this studio for your big debut on Upstate Living.
Great.
Are you good with that?
I'm good with that. It makes me feel a lot more comfortable.
Great. Let's get into what we want to know more about Nicole. She is our special guest here today, and we are so grateful to have her. She covered the Capital Region for 12 years before moving back to Massachusetts with her family in 2020. Now, many of you came to know and love her as an anchor on News 10 ABC in the morning. Now she spends most of her time on the ice. Oh, I love that. Instead of being on camera. I'm so excited to talk hockey with you, Nicole, because we have so many great similarities. We have so many great connections to the game. But before we really dive deep into hockey, I mean, we might get into it right off the rip. What have you been doing on the ice and beyond since leaving News 10?
You know, I first and foremost, I'm a mom. So I have 3 kids, and they're all teenagers now and growing up. So I've been shuffling them to all of their things.
Yep.
I'm a hockey mom, and I'm also working in the hockey world, doing some coaching and doing a little bit of like managing teams and stuff. And it's just been so much fun. It's hard to believe that it's been 6 years.
It just goes by like that.
Yes.
When you look back, it's like, no, it was probably like 2 years, but then you really dial it back, it's been a full 6, and it's like, where did it go?
Yeah, it's crazy. And then when I was driving here this morning, I was thinking about all of that time and how important my time in Albany was. The 12 years that I was here was probably the most important 12 years of my life. My family started here and all the things that we went through. So to come back is really fun, and it's always a special place for me.
Do you have any specific memories that really hit hard for you when you think about your time here at 10, the 12 years you spent here? Anything special that you really like sharing?
I think the friendships. I mean, seeing Christina this morning and being in the bathroom and getting ready with her.
Classic.
And seeing Kenny, my photographer, so many years, who went through 3 pregnancies with me, and your executive producer Jackie, and just Ryan, all the people that made it special to me. I think that's the biggest thing that I take away. Of course, there were so many important news stories and big events that we got to cover, but it's the relationships that are lasting.
I figured that would be the answer, because there's so many great times doing what you do, but when you really look back, it's sometimes hard to remember the exact details, but you always remember the people you shared those experiences with.
You do. You remember who you were with, and some of those experiences were scary, and they were history in the making, and you remember who you were with, and that's pretty cool, like, to have been part of it.
And now your experiences, I mean,
this was me in Albany on the ice. A few times I got to do some good live shots.
I'm watching this and I'm wishing there was a reality where I could skate just like that. I mean, that is just brilliant. And now you practically live on the ice. You're instructing the youth, helping the next generation of ladies play on the ice. Tell us about what you're doing with hockey out there in Massachusetts.
I grew up as a figure skater. Oh, this is my guy Blake. I'm doing skating lessons. I only teach hockey players, so no figure skating. They don't get to use a puck with me, but we do a lot of skating, and it's really fun. I grew up as a figure skater, and that's always been my passion and something that I wanted to get back to. Those are my girls, Lucia and Angelina, who work with us with Dream Big. But to be back on the ice and doing what I love, I started a Learn to Skate program with my sister, and being back in the community that I grew up in, it really is fulfilling. I wasn't sure when I left News what I was going to do. I thought I was a one-trick pony, but I have found something that makes me feel really good and like I'm making a difference.
And this something is very much hands-on with young girls, right? Teaching them how to play, making sure they can play in tournaments and games. Tell us more about what you're doing in full.
Empowering them. Women's sports is having a moment right now.
Oh,
it's one of the fastest growing sports ever. And to see that, I have 2 daughters that are both involved in sports, and I wanted to be part of something that helped them grow. And so now I'm working with Courtney Sheary. We do Dream Big Girls Hockey, and I'm kind of like the brains behind it. I'm using my news skills. I'm using my social media skills. I'm recording videos. I'm posting videos. I'm getting it out there, and sending out emails, like getting the word out to everybody, like, come see these young girls. And we've really grown, and it's so fun to see. I let Court handle like the hockey side of it, and
Yeah.
I handle the other side, and it's awesome.
So it's fun utilizing the skills that you crafted here.
Yeah.
And now you're pushing these kids so they can have eyes on them,
Yep.
people can play. You know, what is that like knowing that you're making a difference with these kids and obviously knowing that you have kids of your own?
Yeah, it's that exposure and giving kids that confidence, and it's life lessons. Like, yes, we want them to be great hockey players, right? But there's so much more that comes from sports that they're gonna, when they hang up the skates and then they're no longer playing hockey, they're gonna remember, you know, I got this confidence, or I met these people. We hosted a team from Nova Scotia yesterday for a practice, and these girls got to meet them and interact with them, and those are the things we hope that they learn from that.
I could talk hockey with you all day, and spoiler alert, we're going to talk more hockey
talk a
because
little more.
we have a pretty cool, interesting connection through your husband coaching at Dartmouth. Not only coaching, but making hockey history this year.
Yes.
We're going to get into that later. There's so much coming up on our show, but coming up next, I'll be joined by our good friend Aida Zhilaiva and her uplifting uncle as we go beyond the bite with Grand Margaritas. Stay with us for a special family story.
And Operation Santa Sled is honoring fallen members of local law enforcement families this weekend. They're having a memorial, bike ride, and picnic. Stay with us to find out how you can support the cause while enjoying some Christmas spirit in July.
Upstate living. Upstate living.
Welcome back to Upstate Living, and thank you for being here. It's time for us to go beyond the bite with Grand Margaritas. Joining me now to share an inspiring story that will make you never want to give up is their general and creative manager, Aida Zhilaiva, and her uncle, Alex Shomakov. How are y'all today? Doing good?
Great. Thank you for asking.
Good stuff.
Thank you.
Yeah, of course, Alex. Aida, great friend of the program. You're always here. What are we talking about today? I know there's a really deep story, a lot of meaning behind what happens over at Grand Margaritas, so let's open it up to you.
We always bring you the food, but today, since we are beyond the bite, I just wanted to give you the glimpse of the story that Grand Margaritas is not just a business project. It's actually a recovery journey, and participant of that journey is here with me today. The whole inspiration of how that restaurant came to be was actually an adversity turning into opportunity to create something and give. So with that being said is we had a family tragedy unexpectedly where an accident pretty much resulted in loss of memory and functional abilities to a degree. So with that in mind, we realized that the healing process doesn't just take place in the hospital walls. It also takes place in the kitchen, behind the bar, at the table with strangers and families that come to create memories together. And with that being said, is this project is basically our look and our way of creating something together, delivering it to the public so that we can share our experience and probably give somebody else the spark that they need to, you know, to move forward.
Right, so yeah, Alex, you went through a situation on a great road to recovery, and now you have this great home that you can go to, Grand Margaritas. You're with Aida, you're with an amazing team, you're able to work, you're able to be a part of this community while you're recovering, and you look great, you sound great. What does this restaurant, Grand Margaritas, mean to you?
It does mean, from my perception, it means that they're a great opportunity for the second chance to life for me, and in my turn, I'm given the opportunity to create memories. That for the people feeling they're coming in with their children, with the grandchildren, the most precious, lovely memories that would never have there in a lifetime.
Yeah, a whole new beginning. So there was a point where Alex almost wasn't here and he had to really fight back. Can you tell us a little bit more, Aida, about what happened and how he's able to do what he does now with you?
Yes, so the prognosis we were given was that there was a chance that he probably will never come back, you know, and we took a leap of faith. We decided that we're going to do what we could with support of my mom, even though she wasn't able to be present. She lives abroad. We just decided to embark on the journey. I went into restaurant industry, flexible hours, and as well, you know, I was getting energy from people I was meeting. Everybody does a different thing, different jobs, different stories. That kind of gave me the energy to keep going, you know, and that is something that I feel like I could transfer and result in what we have today, you know. I hope that if there's somebody out there who sees the story, comes to share our tacos with us, because what doesn't kill us helps us to sell tacos, you know. And essentially, you know, we are one big family. Yeah. Strangers become families, and we want to invite people in and show them that this restaurant did not create itself from something that went right. It's just from us refusing to be in the place where things went wrong. So that's a message that we want to pass.
And I think too, sometimes we'll deal with a tragedy like being a pedestrian, getting hit by a motor vehicle, and now having to fight for life. We kind of think this is kind of the end of the road, but this is a great story where it's like, hey, whatever happens, we can keep moving on.
Speaking of that, that's a great point that you pointed out. We are not in contact with a person that was also in the accident, the opposing side, and it was an accident for both sides. So I hope that if we get recognized and let's say she sees us, she sees that we turned this into an opportunity and she lives guilt-free and also makes the best out of her journey as well in the future.
Makes so much sense that you're looking at it from this really positive perspective. Always so clean and crisp on knowing it's about community, growing, connecting, and you do a great job of that, Aida. So thanks so much for sharing the story. Alex, thank you so much for being here as well. Great work over at Grand Margaritas, and I know for a fact we're going to see you soon because they can't stay away from Upstate Living and all the fun we get to have here. And speaking of having fun, we have a lot more in store for you when we come back. A big bike ride is going down this weekend to support our local law enforcement. We'll be connecting with Operation Santa's Sled to find out how we can celebrate Christmas in July while honoring those who serve in our community. Plus, we're highlighting the wonderful woman behind Project Cameron's story, how her baby boy has forever made an impact on parents and families all across the capital region and far beyond.
Upstate Living. Upstate Living.
Okay, welcome back to Upstate Living, and thank you for being here. Operation Santa's Sled is set to celebrate Christmas in July. Yes, you heard that right. With their second annual Pedal for Presents Memorial Bike Ride. It's coming up this Sunday.
Over 100 bikers are expected to partake in a ride throughout the capital region, and the journey will then end with a picnic party that will bring all of the families and supporters together.
Oh, this is good stuff, and it's all to honor everybody who serves in law enforcement here in our community. And now here to tell us more about this epic event is Amelia and Stacy Caccioli. Good morning, ladies.
Good morning. Good morning.
How are we doing? Ready to go?
Yeah.
Now, most importantly, are we ready for this ride? It's coming up on Sunday. Can you tell us a little bit more about this ride and the picnic and the party and everything we can expect? Because it's such a great event for the community, honoring people who serve and take care of us here.
So it's a 46-mile bike ride to honor those that have fallen of the families that we have served.
Yeah.
So along the way, it's a memorial, different memorial stops to honor those officers who have fallen.
Yeah, it's really impactful, really meaningful, and it's all going towards such a great cause. Amelia, can you tell us more about Operation Santa's Sled and what the whole visual is and the vision?
So I serve as an elf, and I go to children's house who have suffered. It could be a death, a sickness, and I was once a child who had that done because my dad had a heart transplant and our world turned upside down. And now I get to be on the other side, and I really get to see how much it means to the children.
Yeah, the amount of community support, it's awesome.
Yeah, to walk in, and the kids probably feel really comfortable with you coming in too, because you can understand how they feel. Yeah. How did you guys get this all started?
So our executive director and her husband, he's the president, she's the executive director. I believe the way it started is just on a napkin. They said, oh, we have this idea, let's see where we can go with it. The first year, they served one family. Last year, we served 28 children, 15 who had lost a parent. So it was their first Christmas without a parent.
And growing every year.
Every year,
speaks
yes.
to the popularity and how much people enjoy this kind of thing.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and there's a lot of amazing families through law enforcement, and they're going through different situations, whether it's sickness, you know how life just throws us all these different curveballs. So what is it like now to be able to help these families that might need some extra help during the holidays? And we're planning so far ahead by doing an event like this, Christmas in July.
I think planning ahead helps us a lot to be able to get the money to give them presents, and I think it's just important to be empathetic towards other people's situations.
Yeah, you never know what people are going through. You got to be able to put yourself in other people's shoes. And it's cool that you can have a community event like this where everyone's gathering. The ride is going to be special. I mean, a 46-mile bike ride is no joke. That's a full workout. And then afterwards, everybody can party, right? They can come to a picnic. What can we expect, Stacy, from that end? There's going to be music, raffles. I mean, it's going to be a full party for everybody.
So as you said, music, raffles, there's a dunk tank, there's pony rides, lots of activities for the kids. They're raffling off 3 awesome gifts this year, if you will. It's a fun time, and the good part about this, it's those that are riding, but it's also some of the OSS families that we've served. So it's really nice to see them, see how they're doing, catch up with them. And as Amelia said, her and her sister travel across New York State as elves, so they've gotten a chance to watch some of these kids grow, you know, because they were young when it happened to them. So it is nice. I know my youngest will always point out, that's the little boy we saw last year.
Yeah.
So it's really special. They do a fantastic job. Last year was our first year, so this is our second, and we're looking forward to it growing more and more. It also allows us to, we've started a scholarship this year. So planning early, getting those funds not only help us supply Christmas for those kids, but it also helps us with the scholarship fund that we've started.
Awesome. Very impactful work, ladies. Have the greatest time with the ride. Are we riding 46 miles? You're an athlete, Nicole. You can do it.
I don't think I could do 46 miles on a bike. It is tough.
It is tough. It is an escorted ride, which is nice.
Cool.
And like I said, there are stops along the way, and most of them are silent memorials, but there are a few stops where they get to at least stretch their legs and
hydrate a little.
Yeah.
Right?
Looking like the Tour de France out there. Look at all of them. They're killing it. Well, ladies, thanks so much for being here. Best going forward this event, obviously the holiday season and everything, the impactful work, volunteering. It's good stuff. So thank you for joining us live, and we have a lot more coming up live for you on this show. It's Upstate Living's last day of Legacy Week.
Yes.
We're here with Nicole, and we're talking puck. Yes, hockey's at the heart of both of our families. She loves it more than anybody. I mean, this is her life. Yep. And there's a pretty cool story of what her husband's doing now, making history as a hockey coach. You're going to want to hear about this.
Yeah. New parents across New York State are able to receive free books to read to their babies, and it's all thanks to Project Cameron's story, something very close to my heart. The mother behind this incredible charity will be joining us to share how her son has impacted thousands of families in so many positive ways.
Upstate Living. Upstate Living. Upstate Living.
Okay, welcome back to Upstate Living, and thank you so much for joining us this morning. I'm here with my guest co-host. Yes, it's Nicole Lally, and we are about to talk about something that we both absolutely love. It is the game of hockey. Nicole, in a perfect world, I can just talk sports all day. So thank you for being here so we can open up the conversation. We're talking hockey.
We're talking hockey.
And, I mean, your husband is an absolute icon in the world of college hockey. Tell me about what he did for Union College in 2014, the biggest of them all.
They won their first national championship in school history in 2014, and Jason was on staff.
So cool.
And it was so exciting, really fun to be a part of that. We were with Union for over 10 years.
Yeah.
So we saw a lot of things going on there, and it's awesome to see that they have the new rink now.
Oh,
and
I love
you know,
it.
of course, they're still family, and you still follow them, and it's cool.
So were you always into hockey, or did you really get into it through Coach Tapp? I know you grew up in figure skating, but did he showcase the love for hockey and then it just all came to one thing?
I think naturally being in a rink and just being around hockey was something that I was always interested in. And of course, I met Jason at the rink, and we both went to Boston University, and him playing hockey. And then of course we had kids that started playing hockey. So you kind of just naturally evolve into it. But I love it, and I love being part of something so much more than the game.
And then in 2020, obviously staying in hockey, we just shifted gears a little bit. Head coach position. Here you go, coach. He goes to Dartmouth, and he becomes the guy there. Talk about moving, talk about that experience and your whole life changing for the better.
Right. He became the associate head coach at Union, at Dartmouth. So he moved there. Reed Cashman got the head coaching job and said, Jason, come with us. You know, it was 2020, it was COVID, the world was shut down and things were crazy, and we're like, let's do it. Let's make this change, and let's take on some new challenges. We always wanted to be closer to family. New Hampshire was going to get us there. Little did we know we'd land in Massachusetts, and he'd still be working up there. But he's been with Dartmouth now for 6 years, and it's been awesome.
And I have a really cool connection to him at Dartmouth. I was at the ECAC Championship weekend in March this past year. I was the MC for the semifinals games and then the championship game, and I was so grateful to be there because I knew that history could be in the making. Dartmouth was seeking their first ever title in school history. And what happens? They get the job done. He wins the title with the team. How cool was that experience for your family?
It was awesome. My son Kellen traveled with the team a lot the last couple of years up to Lake Placid, and so they lost the first couple of years. There they are with the championship trophy, and I think for Jason to share that with Kellen and to be a part of that. And it's funny, when I was watching the show and preparing to come back, Kellen jumped in the room. He's like, I know that guy. I met him in Lake Placid. He's the guy that was running around the rink. So it's just it's a small world, right?
It really is. And I have to say, I've lived a lot of great experiences in my life, but looking back at what I got to see that night, it was the best time of my life. I mean, when you're doing that job, you have to be biased and you can't say anything. But now that it's over, I'm fully saying I was rooting for Dartmouth all the way.
Big green all the way.
I'm not just saying that because you're here. I'm a huge storyline guy. I love, not that they were an underdog, but they've never won before. So it's like, I want to see them hang a banner. And I made a lot of great connections with the Dartmouth kids, your son, and other fans. And just being there, that's where Team USA won the gold medal in 1980. You have a new team that could win their first ever title as well. It was just so special. I took this video of the boys when they're hanging that banner right there. I mean, just looking back, it was one of the best experiences of my life to be a part of that. So I can't even imagine what it's like for him and the family to actually be the team that won it, right?
Yeah, and of course, leaving Union with so much success, we were really taking a chance and going to Dartmouth, and to see the growth that they had in over 6 years, and what goes into it. The game was great, and those guys left it all on the ice, but the years of work that go into it too, it just makes it even more special.
Yeah, you don't see the trench work, the hours in isolation, the darkness.
The 4-win seasons and that kind of stuff leading up to it, but it's all worth it.
Yeah, and you can't make up how the game ended. It was in overtime, and I run around that arena like there's no tomorrow. Like, you should check my steps on my watch after the game, but thankfully, it was like meant to be. I was with a group right behind the goal where they scored, and it just happened, and the place erupted.
Right?
And it was so positive too, because obviously there were Princeton fans there, but even if you weren't decked out in Princeton gear or Dartmouth gear, everybody was so happy for Dartmouth. I think everybody was getting behind, like, hey, they could hang this for the first time, and they did it. It was so cool.
Yeah, and it's great to go back now to Lake Placid. Like, when I go with the kids and stuff, it was always kind of like, oh, there's no banner for Dartmouth. We're proud to see the Union banners there, but we're like, we really want to have a Dartmouth one there, so it'll be, next time we go back, it'll be fun to see that banner hanging.
And for your kids too, like, to see your husband win this, like, they're going to want to win one day. They're going to want to be a champion. They're going to want to be a coach or a player to some degree, right? With
Kellen already thinks he's an Ivy League athlete, so.
I love it. Well, tell Kellen I give him all my best. I'm looking forward to seeing him hang a banner along with his pop. It's a great connection. Nothing better than hockey, and I could talk about this all day, but we're going to move on to epic deals here. With so many more new smart products coming out every day, it can be tricky to know what's actually worth getting and what isn't when you're looking for an upgrade. We're now tossing it to our friends over at Epic Discount so they can tell us what to look for, what to buy, what not to buy, and what's up.
Welcome to Epic Discounts by BestReviews.com. I'm Melissa Bergamini.
And I'm Ashley Howard. And if you are ready to save big, get your phones out and scan that QR code.
That's right. This week we have products that will make your life a whole lot easier. And we're all about leveling up your home tech. And trust me, you're going to want all of these items in your home.
First up, the Shark Stain Striker Rug Cleaner. This thing is a powerhouse. It's designed to remove tough stains, pet messes, and everyday spills from carpets, rugs, and upholstery.
Not only does it help clean up messes, but it also eliminates odors. So if you're a pet owner or just have a really busy household, this will keep your home looking and smelling so fresh.
Next, say goodbye to tired eyes and dark circles with the Philips Eye Massager. This soft airbag compression plus gentle vibration massage targets pressure points around your eyes and temples.
And Ashley, I love an eye massager. Plus, it holds a consistent, gentle warmth at 113 degrees for a soothing compress that really fully relaxes your eyes. So if you're staring at screens all day, working overtime, or hey, maybe just staying up late, this one is for you.
Alyssa, we know all about that life.
All about it.
And this summer, if you have plans to go on a camping trip or maybe a hiking adventure, make sure that you bring this Anchor portable power station along with you. It can charge up to 80% of your device in less than an hour.
Plus, it's lightweight and easy to carry. Honestly, it's a great item to have at home. Power outages, they're unpredictable, and this gives you peace of mind that you can keep your phone and other important devices charged no matter the situation.
Now, if you have a tech enthusiast at home like me, you are going to want this for sure. The DJI Mini 4K drone. I'm so excited about this one if you can't tell. You can capture moments from above with this beginner-friendly drone, all without even needing to register it for the FAA for recreational use.
Sunrises, sunsets, night scenes, capture it all in crystal clear 4K resolution. This is a kind of gift that gets remembered. Ashley, I might be getting this for you.
Don't threaten me with a good time. All right, let's take one last look at today's product, helping you save money.
Head to epicdiscounts.com or just scan that QR code to scan, shop, and save with Epic Discounts by Best Reviews.
Okay, thanks, ladies. Best Reviews is owned by our parent company, Nexstar. You can find more on the products and where to buy them on our website, news10.com. Now, still ahead on this edition of Upstate Living, because of baby Cameron and his family, thousands of new parents throughout New York State are able to get their hands on new books to read their newborns. Cameron's mother will be joining us to share more about the growth of their incredible cause.
Upstate living. Upstate living. Upstate living.
Welcome back to Upstate Living, and thank you for tuning in. We're back now to highlight a local cause that is continuing to spread throughout the entire state of New York. Project Cameron Story is a charity that donates books to new parents to read to their premature newborns. And this is a very, very special way for families to connect.
It's really special to me, too. Joining us now to tell us more about this fantastic foundation and how they continue to grow is the mother of Cameron, Sarah Cortez. Good morning, my old friend. We go way back to when this started. It is amazing to see. Tell me now, how many hospitals and how far you guys have come?
We now partner with 23 of the largest NICUs across New York State.
Wow. And you're collecting books, like tens of thousands of books, Billy.
I'm here for it.
It's wild. And you have your book raiser every year. And this makes such a difference. Tell us, how these books are delivered and who you're giving them to.
The Project Cameron Story is, like you said, goes to 32 of the largest hospitals in New York State. And we actually deliver them to the hospitals so that parents can read to their babies when they can't hold them or touch them, when they're too sick or born too soon. And so it's been a great adventure. This past year was our 17th annual, and we collected over 32,000 brand new books.
Gosh.
Wow. And I remember remember, you know, being in those very early stages of the book raiser, and we'd collect 50 books or 100 books, and it was really exciting because you'd get a couple thousand.
Yeah.
For my husband Jason and I, being NICU parents with our oldest daughter Ella, it was something that was really important to us, and to this day we still talk about. And to see your kids involved in it now too. There's Jason reading to Ella, and that
So
was
cute.
you know, just before Project Cameron Story even started, so we knew right away we wanted to be involved with it, and it's just amazing. And you must meet families like this everywhere now that say, hey, I got a book.
Yeah, I think the common thread that we hear is that it's the one normal thing that they were able to do.
Yeah.
You walk in, it's certainly not what you expect. There's wires and tubes, and that's not what anybody plans for the birth of their baby.
Yeah.
But the book sitting there is probably the bit of normalcy, and being able to read to their baby is, again, something that they envisioned doing.
Yeah.
So it's something that they can start right away, and it certainly helps the parents as much as it helps the baby.
Yeah, we see the impact. We're learning about it. Thousands and thousands of books. But where does the story, this story, Cameron's story, begin? Can you tell us about how this all came about? Obviously, it's with you and everything, but I mean, this is what transcended the whole adventure.
Right. Well, 17 years ago, I gave birth to a baby who was born at 24 weeks, so he was 16 weeks premature. His name was Cameron. And when he was born, I could not hold him for the first 5.5 weeks, and I could not even touch him for the first couple days because they were trying to recreate kind of like the womb in his incubator. And I really struggled. I just needed to find some way to make a connection because I was pretty much just sitting next to a box.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Tough.
And I just didn't see where my role was. I could see what the doctors needed to do and the nurses needed to do, but I just really couldn't see what my role was. And I don't know what possessed me to go to, you know, a bookstore and to pick out, you know, 5 books that I thought a little boy would like.
Yeah.
But I went back to the hospital and hopped up on the stool and popped open that incubator and started reading. And the change in him and the change in me was palpable right away. So.
And then when you're moving on through this process of wanting to help other moms and dads and families experience this, when did you know that you could really take something like this off and bring it to other people across, you know, this local area and now the state?
Yeah, I think, well, Cameron unfortunately passed away in October, and it was very shortly after that. I had been so busy with his care because he had very acute issues.
Yeah.
And I'd been so busy with his care that I think I needed to keep moving. And when I thought about how I could help or I could give back, this just seemed like a really good way to do it. We started with just one hospital, the hospital that Cameron was at, Albany Medical Center. And that first year, which the book raiser is always on his birthday, that first year we raised 900 books, which was exactly the number of books we needed for Albany Medical Center.
Wow, meant to be.
And then every year we just have added hospitals, and we've, you know, just increased our numbers, increased our reach. And it really just became important to me. We always say we're sharing Cameron's story because it does 2 things. It shares his story, the idea that even when all hope seems lost, there's still something you can do for your baby. And, you know, of course, sharing the stories, which are those that the parents read to their babies.
Awesome. Sarah, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having
us. It's been awesome to see you. This is a nice part of the homecoming.
Yeah, great connection. Thanks for making the connect here so we could all learn about this story, and his legacy will live on through these books and all the families getting to enjoy them. So thank you, Sarah. We appreciate it.
So
to wrap up Legacy Week, we're sticking right here. Fast Five's coming up with Nicole Lally. You're not going to want to miss it. Oh, on the hot seat. It's heating up. We'll see you soon. Okay, we're back now with our guest host, Nicole Lally. I can't believe it. Legacy Week, it's over. This is the last segment. This is it. We're going to heat up, though.
Okay.
To end it, you're on the hot seat, Nicole.
I'm on the hot seat.
We're playing Fast Five. I got 5 hard-hitting questions for you, and you're going to deliver. Are you ready?
Yeah, I am ready.
Born for this. Made for it. Ice in her veins. Let's see what we got for question number 1. Here we go. Nicole, what organization has made the biggest impact on you? Let's hear it.
Hands down, team impact. My daughter is paired with Northeastern Women's Hockey. The organization pairs athletic teams, college athletic teams with children with special needs. They become a part of the team for 2 years. There's Ella. We went to the Frozen Four this year.
That's so cool.
It's amazing. They're her teammates. These girls are awesome. Team impact is so amazing. You need to do a little bit more on it, Billy. It's really good.
I'm all in. Hearing about how she went to the Frozen Four, and she travels, she's wearing the jersey, she's literally a part of the team.
Oh, the jersey says tap on the back. It is all her.
And she signed too, right?
Oh,
like
yes.
she's fully there.
She signed with them, and she signs autographs at the games and everything. Oh, yeah.
Okay, you got to send over that information to me immediately, because we need to cover that and tell way more stories, because that's good stuff.
Absolutely.
The impact is all about impact, so we're right there. All right, so question number 2, let's head to some more sports talk. Oh, I could keep going on and on. What's the hardest but most rewarding part of being a sports mom?
Oh, when you don't have that control, when they don't win the game, when it doesn't end the way that you want it to end for them, and you know how much work has gone into it, it's just crushing. You just want to, give them a hug and build them back up. And usually they don't want to talk to me afterwards. But
no. You like feel the loss with them, right? You're so invested.
So deep, yes. That's probably the hardest part. But then, of course, celebrating the wins too is really exciting. So.
Are you like a laser when you're watching? Like you don't look at your phone, you're not distracted, you're all in?
No, I mean, it probably just depends on the situation, right?
Yeah.
I try and be, relaxed and just realize like it's out of my hands, but,
And there's so many games to be played.
So
if
many.
we don't win this one, there's always the next one.
Right.
President is always ready for what's coming up. Okay, coming up next, question number 3. Here we go, Nicole. What's the best part about coaching girls hockey?
Oh, empowering young women, not just about being on the ice, but making them better people and better ambassadors for this world, right? Giving them some positive influence and confidence and just letting them know that they can do anything.
And the game itself is growing so much.
Yes.
We talk women's sports, but college women's hockey, youth women's hockey, like
pro women's hockey, huge.
Everything is blowing up. It's got to be so cool to know that these girls that you're coaching, like one day they could go to that collegiate level, and then the growth of the professional level, I mean, they could really go all the way with this thing.
Yeah, I look like my daughter Avery. She is so into it and loves it so much, and she's going to prep school and she's going to play high school hockey there, and her dream is to play college hockey, and I hope she reaches that dream.
I need their autographs now because they got the hockey family, hockey mom and dad. I mean, they're destined for this professional success.
Still takes hard work.
I know it, but I need those autographs at least by the end of the weekend. Okay, question number 4. I like this one too, sticking with girls and the kids and the youth. What's the biggest piece of advice you like giving your young athletes that you get to talk to?
It's okay to fail. It's okay to lose the game. It's okay to fall down. It's okay to, have a bad day, because that's just going to make the good days even better.
Yeah, either it's a success or it passes. Like, no
you
matter
learn
what.
from it. You learn from every experience, right? Is it awesome to raise that trophy and to win? Yes, but sometimes the bigger lessons are when you don't.
Right, and you see publicly, like a guy like McDavid.
Yeah.
He'll fail on national television.
Yeah.
But what happens? Everybody still loves him because he has this impact and he's talked about. So whatever happens on the ice, yes, no, we just keep going, and there's always another opportunity.
Absolutely.
That's good stuff. Learn that early, kids. It's okay to mess up. Okay, question number 5. We're not going to mess this one up. It's all been solid. Here we go. Question number 5, last one. What's a bucket list hockey game you'd love to attend? Picture the arena, the matchup. Where are you going?
I want to see Dartmouth College. I want to see them win a national championship. I want to see them, continue this growth that they've had and be a part of that.
Any specific arena, MSG,
No, wherever
anywhere?
they'll take it anywhere, wherever they're going to have it. I mean, next year would be great, but we'll see.
MVP Arena right here in Albany, homecoming, huh?
Yeah.
That would be something. You know, as much as I am all about Union, right? I work for the team.
You
know I love my Dartmouth
for
too.
The big green now.
History was made. It was so cool to be a part of it. And it was so cool to have you a part of this show, Nicole. And before we wrap up, we want to shout out our sponsors one more time here. We got William Attar and Chris's Coffee along with Grand Margaritas. If you want to be a part of the show, hit us up, share at upstateliving.show.com. We want to thank you so much for joining us. It was such a legendary week.
This was awesome.
Legacy week, ending with Nicole. Thank you so much for being here. Have a great rest of your week and weekend. We'll see you Monday.